Welcome back, my brave and beautiful humans, to another episode of Soul Hygiene. I have the most wonderful person that I have met in the last couple of weeks on with us today. He is Dinesh, and he is a meditation leader. And we've had a very thoughtful and encouraging conversation the last time we talked. So I'm so glad that he was willing to join us today. Thank you for coming on, Dinesh. How are you today?
Very fine. Thank you.
That's wonderful. I was hoping, could you just tell everyone a little bit about yourself and who you are, where you're from, and kind of how you got
Sure.
into meditation?
Sure. I'm Dinesh. I am practicing meditation, especially ancient meditation and breathing techniques for last 40 long years. Not only I am practicing, I am teaching, practicing, experimenting, and showcasing my programs all over the world. At the
Wow.
quite early age, I started meditating, and then I came across world's perhaps one of the best meditation teachers. I would like to say them as a gurus who directly taught me, or I got their teaching from their disciples. Out of them, I would love to name two persons. One of them is Maharshi Mahesh Yogi, who is a quite known person, especially in US. I'm direct disciple of this person. He's no more now. Even today, I'm practicing his meditation, which is famous in this world by his name, transcendental meditation, which is really a very powerful tool. Then I came across few years back through the preachings of Lao Tse. Lao Tse is a famous saint who was born somewhere about 2,500 years back in one of the Asian countries. Today, there are millions of people who follow Lao Tse's teaching, but he has given certain meditation techniques, especially he has connected meditation techniques with breathing techniques, and that becomes more powerful. So, in short, I am a meditation leader, I am an ancient breathing technique teacher. At the same time needed, I combine these two. I am experimenting those and deliver these two techniques to the people all over the world. Hope this helps.
That's wonderful. I appreciate that. I appreciate you telling us a little bit about yourself and wow, what experiences that you have had. How do you think that, or how do you feel that meditation has helped your mind and your soul stay healthy?
Good question. I loved it. TJ, I would like to ask you that can you imagine that how many thoughts a person gets in a day? 1,000, 2,000, 5,000?
Mhm.
As per one of the studies, a person gets from 12,000 thoughts to 60,000 thoughts in a day. These thoughts do not stop even in the night when you are sleeping. So it becomes really, unfortunately, out of these thoughts, around 85 to 90% are the repeatedly coming thoughts. At the same time, same around 85 to 90%, they are the negative thoughts. So repeated thoughts, negative thoughts, they both are more or less no use to us
Mhm.
because as the time passes, we need some new, advanced, special thoughts where we can work and act, or such thoughts on which we need to focus and act. So let me give you a comparison of a glass of water. In a glass, if you take water which has got lots of mud and there you put a small diamond, I am sure it's very difficult to find out that diamond. But if you allow that water to settle, then naturally it's very easy to see the diamond at the bottom. In the same way, as I said that there are thousands of thoughts which are coming to us, and if we allow them to settle, then we are the winner. we can very clearly, distinctly find out the thoughts on which we want to act.
Hmm.
Once you find out the thought on which you want to act, then you decide which one is the one to whom you want to give priority. Then you start working on it, you act on it, and naturally you will get the result out of it. You will surprised to know that a person do not get tired because of the work that they are doing. They get tired only because they are unable to focus or unable to decide on which thought I need to work. By saying so, TJ, don't you think that, yes, meditation helps each and everyone at each and every segment of life? What do you say?
I completely agree with that. I know that when I started my healing journey,
Hmm.
I I created my own meditation technique that was for me personally, and I
Lovely.
still do it every day because
Beautiful.
it helps me. It when I get up, it rejuvenates me. And I do some breathing techniques as well, which it gives me my endorphins, gives me oxygen in my cells, and helps get me going for the day. So yeah, I completely agree. I between prayer and meditation, that's how I've gotten through the 5 years of my healing journey
Oh,
so far, and I'm just
lovely.
gonna keep going. So
Wow.
yeah, I do appreciate the fact that you talk a lot about meditation because I think it's very important.
And if you find suitable and connected, would you like to share your journey in the short few sentences? I think which that will be helpful to the audience that how the journey, meditation, and my preaching has got relation.
Yeah, and I've shared it on the show before, but
Hmm. Lovely. Okay.
yeah, it's I meditate when I wake up in the morning and I meditate at night. And my
Beautiful.
meditation, because I went through 25 years of trauma,
Oh,
more has to do with questions that I ask myself.
God.
And then instead of asking myself, how did this happen to me? And going back into that victimized mindset, I
Hmm.
say, how am I going to move forward? How can I forgive? How can I help myself continue? And so instead of making it question mark, I kind of make it an
Hmm.
exclamation mark. So I ask myself, who, what, when, where, and why. And if I can answer all those questions and then get to the how, I'm pretty much already know the solution because I've already meditated on those 5 questions.
Super.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that it's been a journey. It's definitely been a journey, but I
Beautiful.
don't think I would be here without the prayer and the meditation really changing my mindset and becoming victorious over that victimized mindset that I was in for so long.
Mhm.
So,
Great.
so do you have
And
in
just if you give me a
yeah, yeah,
chance
yeah,
that you spoke something about questions. I think there were 5 questions:
yes,
when, where, what, how, whom, and
yep.
whose. Yeah. You will surprised to know that these questions are nothing but the outcome of Socrates, who gave this tool about more than 2000 years ago to the people of Rome in the city of Athens.
Oh,
He came out with, he was the person who was not only liked by the general public, but he was very much loved by the soldiers of the king and the queens of the king, only because of his preachings were based on this six, he says the 6 tools: when, where, what, why, how, whom, whose. There are 7, but these are the tools. But you are very correct. I think the audience would love, they will have more belief on these questions because you are the one, because of these questions, you have literally turned around from darkness to the lightness. Thank you for sharing your
oh,
thoughts,
thank you. And
TJ.
thank you. I
Mm,
appreciate that. I didn't realize that, honestly. So
mm.
I appreciate you giving me that knowledge. Was there ever a time that you used meditation to, really get over something that happened to you in your life where um it was like a traumatic experience or just a roadblock and you were able to use meditation to really advance your thinking in that area?
Right, right. Very good question. You are fully correct that, as I said, that This is the path, or the meditation is the path which leads to in the simple form, if I say, to clarity. And the clarity can come only when your thoughts are settled. That is one. Second most important thing is, as you only said, that for past, it will be always bothering you. It bothers, no doubt about it. But when it comes to the surface, this is the meditation where when you calm down with your thoughts and start seeing them, focusing them, analyzing them, deciding on which thought you need to act, it becomes very clear to leave all those old thoughts and start a new journey, or drag on those old thoughts. Unfortunately, thinking of the old thoughts or
Mhm.
the negative thoughts, it's the nature of human being. For example, if a person is climbing on the mountain or even the staircase, it's a bit difficult. But when he is coming down, it's easy. In the same way, when the thought starts coming, all the negative thoughts are such that as if you are climbing down. So you think that it's very easy. At the same time, you start liking them. They are said to be a disease or which skin disease, which I compare with the eczema.
Mhm.
That is the disease. When you more scratch, more deeper the wound will be.
Yeah.
But you will feel happy and enjoy that scratching. You don't realize that you are not healing the wound, but you are making it more deeper and painful. So through your platform, I will certainly recommend everyone who is listening, please try to avoid, please try to get out of the sequence of those thoughts which are coming to you and that are negative. Of
Yeah.
course, you need efforts, but that efforts will be fruitful. That will help you. That will definitely lead you to a better stage. And TJ is one of the example who has done experiment and she has come out from that stage. Am I correct,
Yes.
TJ?
Yes. Yes. And I love what you said there because I've I've said it before on our show. When you
Hmm?
constantly think of the negative,
Hmm?
when you're always contemplating about the negative or what has happened to you, or that's where depression comes in. That's where your
Right.
anxiety comes in. And if we can turn our minds around and start thinking of good things and try to find blessings and
Hmm.
you know surround ourselves with people who encourage us and lift us up, that's when our minds change and our I know there are people who are chronically depressed, but there can be a mind change. I had severe anxiety
Hmm.
for the longest time, and I don't have anxiety anymore.
Good. Good.
I've never been a depressed person, except I was
Hmm.
the year that I changed my mind, and I don't have depression. So,
Well, TJ,
yeah,
by saying so, I would certainly add one thought that has come to my mind, and that is the people, whosoever is there, they must visit, attend, meet, or listen to the people like you, successful persons who had their journey. Because we are the people who are forgetful. We are the people who are busy in so many other work.
yeah,
So to again climb a particular target, we need to keep on listening or meet or come to people like you.
I
And that is
appreciate
very
that.
much needed.
I appreciate that because my whole purpose, I feel
Hmm.
like this has become my purpose, is
Hmm.
to give people hope, to let them know they do not have to be in that victimized mindset, that there is
Hmm.
hope to become victorious. And so,
Oh,
that is just my purpose now. I think that God has given me because of what I went through. It didn't all have to be bad. Now I have this
lovely.
purpose that has come out of it. So I really appreciate you saying that, Dinesh.
Thank you. Thank you.
What was there ever a time that you think that you needed meditation so much to be able to switch your mindset? Did you ever have a time in your life?
I say no.
No.
I will give an interesting example. I always say that you need not learn meditation. The reason the God has already taught you the time when you were in the womb of your mom. Just think,
Hmm.
you were alive when you were in the womb of your mom, and still you stayed calm, quiet, relaxed for 9 long months.
True. That
Okay,
is true.
so this is the proof.
Yeah.
Now, just you need to practice.
I never thought of it that way before, but I guess we all were the calmest when we were in the womb, weren't we? So we had to experience the world. So, what would you encourage people just to for their daily mindfulness? What would you encourage them when it comes to meditation on a daily basis?
If you believe in the experiments that I have done and the practice that I am doing, then I have one simple suggestion that most many people, including you, is meditating in the morning, in the night. It's okay, continue, no problem. They are really wonderful, powerful. But if possible, start meditating before your lunch and before your dinner. I tell you, for two, and that too, start with 5 minutes, 7 minutes, 10 minutes, whatever you can. Let me
And
give
why?
you the sorry, you were
Oh, no,
saying
I'm
something,
sorry.
please.
I'm sorry. Why would you encourage those times?
Yeah, let me give you the scientific reason for that.
Mhm.
And that is before your lunch and before your dinner, you are bit tired, you are bit hungry. It doesn't mean that before your lunch, if you've taken something, coffee or anything, not like that. But suppose you have before your lunch, you haven't taken anything at least for 2, 3, 4 hours, then so you are a bit tired and hungry. So this is the time when your body need to be relaxed. And when your body needs to be relaxed, and if you relax your mind, then the magic starts fast.
Hmm. I would
So
think that your food would digest better as well, which would
do try
increase
it.
metabolism.
Do try it. Do try it.
Yeah.
You will wonder. You will really fascinate. You will get the fascinating results if you do this.
I am very eager to try that because I am on a healthy kind of road right now trying to lose
Mhm.
weight. So I think that I will try that tomorrow before I eat lunch. So and I will definitely let you know how that goes. So as we wind down the show, Dinesh did tell me that there's a little bonus for all of our listeners. If anyone is interested in having a meditation technique experience, just let me know and we will get Dinesh maybe in a group and he will give that to us and show us his meditation and his techniques, which I'm pretty excited to see that. So I really appreciate you, Dinesh. And is there any email or website that you want to include for people to
Sure,
go
sure,
to?
sure. And that is, I have got a live email website or connection, and that is the TJ. You can contact her for that.
Yes, yes, I will put that in the bio. So I just wanted to make sure there was one. But yes, I will make sure all of Dinesh's information is in the bio. And I really appreciate you coming on and spending this time with us and really giving us some insight and some encouragement with how to meditate correctly. So you have a wonderful evening. And I hope you have a great day because I know where you're at. It's in the morning. So I appreciate you getting up early and doing this with us. And thank you, everyone, for joining us for another
Thank you.
episode of
Thank
Soul
you very much.
Hygiene. We'll see you later.